144,000 chosen ones are awakening. Are you one of them? Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong in this world? Like life is just a veil, covering something much greater that you haven't fully seen yet? Maybe you've already sensed it, the strange dreams, the repeating numbers, that unshakable feeling that something big is about to happen. But here's the thing, most people ignore these signs. They brush them off, dismiss them as coincidences. But what if they're not? Welcome to our new video. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery of the 144,000, what it truly means, how to know if you're one of them, and why this could change your life forever. Because the chosen ones have always felt different. Always felt like there was something more. And if you've been searching for answers, you might be closer to the truth than you think. But before we begin, take a second to hit that subscribe button and drop a like. We're on a mission to reach our first 1,000 subscribers, and your support helps us bring you more life-changing content. And most importantly, stay until the end, because I'm going to share one undeniable sign that could prove you are part of this awakening. A sign so powerful, it will change the way you see your life forever. Let me tell you about Daniel, someone who always felt like something was off in his life, until mysterious signs started appearing and led him to a truth he could no longer ignore. Maybe you felt that too. A moment where you realized that life isn't as simple as what you've been told. A moment where you started asking yourself, what if I was meant for something more? If so, get ready. Section 1, The Unseen Battle. Have you ever felt like something in this world just doesn't seem right, but you can't quite put your finger on it? Like everything around you is running on a pre-programmed system, and you're just another piece in the machine? If you're watching this video, chances are, you're not the only one who feels that way. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't a coincidence. But awakening doesn't come easily. It's not a quiet moment of enlightenment. It's a battle. And not just any battle, this is an unseen war, a war waged against your mind, your soul, and your destiny. Daniel had no idea he was caught in this war. Like most people, he grew up believing what he was taught: go to school, get a job, build a stable life, and follow the same cycle until the end. But deep inside, there was this quiet, nagging feeling, something telling him that something was off. That life wasn't just about working, consuming, and blindly following invisible rules he never even questioned. Then, the signs started appearing. The repeating numbers followed him everywhere. The strange dreams felt like messages he couldn't quite decipher. A feeling he couldn't explain, like he was being pulled towards something important, but surrounded by a thick fog that kept him from seeing the truth. Have you ever wondered why people who question the world around them are often labeled as crazy or conspiracy theorists? Why the system keeps you busy, distracted, so you never stop to ask if you're on the right path? That's not an accident. Everything in this world is designed to keep you asleep, to make sure you never uncover the truth. But there's one thing darkness fears the most: those who begin to wake up. In the Bible, Gideon wasn't a great warrior when God chose him. He didn't have a powerful army, nor did he carry the best weapons. He was just an ordinary man, uncertain of himself. But when the time came, he heard the call, and he rose. Maybe you're in that moment right now. Maybe you don't see yourself as special. Maybe you don't think you have the power to change anything. But if you felt this restlessness, if you've started questioning the reality around you, then you are not alone. And maybe, just maybe, you were one of the chosen ones. Because the world doesn't want you to wake up. But you weren't born to stay asleep. And right now, 144,000 souls are rising. The only question is, are you ready to step into the truth? Section 2, Signs that you are awakening. Have you ever had a moment where everything felt different? like you were seeing the world with new eyes, sensing things you never noticed before. Maybe it started subtly, a shift in how you think, how you feel, how you experience life. But then, the signs became clearer. The repeating numbers, the strange dreams, the deep, unshakable feeling that something big is happening. Daniel went through this too. At first, he didn't think much of it. But as time went on, the signs became impossible to ignore. The numbers 144, 777, 1111 kept appearing everywhere. His dreams felt more vivid, almost like they were trying to tell him something. And the world around him? It started feeling surreal, like a carefully crafted illusion meant to keep him distracted. Have you felt this too? Have you noticed patterns in your life that feel too intentional to be random? A pull toward deeper truths, a feeling that the world around you isn't as it seems? If so, you may be experiencing the first stages of awakening. And if that's the case, you may be one of the chosen ones. In the Bible, when Moses was called, he didn't feel ready. He doubted himself. He questioned everything. But the truth is, those who are meant to awaken don't always feel prepared. They just feel the calling. They feel the shift. And when the time comes, they answer it. Maybe you're feeling that shift right now. Maybe you've started seeing the cracks in the illusion. Maybe the things you once believed no longer hold the same weight. And maybe, just maybe, you're beginning to realize that you were never meant to blend in, you were meant to wake up. You were meant to rise. But here's the thing, this awakening isn't just happening to you. It's happening all over the world. More and more people are starting to see the truth, starting to connect, starting to remember who they really are. And that brings us to the next question. What exactly is happening right now? Let's dive into it. Section 3. What is happening right now? When you awaken, it's not just your perspective of yourself that changes, it's your entire perception of the world. Suddenly, things that once seemed normal start to feel like a carefully constructed illusion. You begin noticing patterns, seeing beyond the surface, and realizing that you are not alone in this. Daniel once thought he was on this journey alone. But as he paid closer attention, he realized that thousands, maybe even millions of others, were experiencing the same thing. People who once felt lost were now finding each other, connecting in ways they never had before. And at that moment, he understood, this isn't just an individual awakening, it's a global shift. The Bible speaks of the 144,000 chosen ones, those who would awaken at the right time. Maybe this number is symbolic, or maybe it represents something much deeper. But one thing is certain, this wave is growing, and if you're feeling it, you're already part of it. But awakening doesn't just bring light, it also brings resistance. The system does not want you to wake up. That's why fear, confusion, and division are at an all-time high. Because when people live in fear, they are easier to control. When they doubt themselves, they never dare to step outside the limits that have been placed around them. So this isn't just an awakening, it's a test. The question isn't when it will happen. It already is. The real question is, are you ready to embrace it? Section 4. Aligning with your awakening. Awakening isn't the destination, it's just the beginning. Recognizing the truth is one thing, but living by it is an entirely different journey. And in a world that constantly tries to pull you back into a state of unconsciousness, you must learn how to protect your energy, stay grounded, and fully step into the purpose you were born for. The first thing you need to do is cut out the noise. The media, social networks, and constant negativity, everything is designed to keep you distracted, busy, and disconnected from yourself. But when you start removing unnecessary influences, you begin to hear that inner voice more clearly. And that voice? It's the calling of the chosen ones. But knowing the truth doesn't mean the path will be easy. Seeking truth is not about seeking comfort. Awakening often comes with challenges. People around you may not understand. They may question you or even push back against your transformation. But remember, every awakened soul before you has faced this. And only those who have the courage to walk through the challenges can truly step into the light. You also need to protect your energy. The world is full of low vibrations, fear, anger, division, and if you're not careful, they can pull you down. The chosen ones are not meant to be consumed by negativity. They are meant to rise above it. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who match your frequency, and who support your journey instead of holding you back. Most importantly, affirm your mission. You didn't wake up just to observe. You woke up to act, to shine your light, to change the world in the way you were meant to. Never doubt that. In the Bible, before Jesus stepped into his mission, he was tested in the wilderness. He faced temptation, he faced trials, but he stood strong. And so will you. The world may test you, but within those tests, you will find your true power. The final question isn't if you're awakening, it's are you ready to live in that awakening? Because this isn't just about understanding your purpose. It's about stepping fully into it. Comment below, I am ready, and declare your awakening. The final call to the chosen ones. Everything we've uncovered today leads to one undeniable truth: the chosen ones are awakening, and you might be one of them. The signs, the pull, that deep knowing inside you, it's not random. It's a calling. A call that has echoed through time, waiting for the right moment. And that moment is now. But awakening isn't just about seeing the truth, it's about stepping into it. 144,000 souls are rising, breaking free from the illusion, reclaiming their divine mission. If you felt this shift, you're already on the path of the chosen ones. You are not alone. You never were. If this message resonates with you, don't ignore it. Subscribe to Grace Bible Stories and share this video, because the more we awaken, the stronger we become. Have you felt the shift? Have you seen the signs? Comment below, I am ready, and declare your awakening. Let's connect, because when we stand together, nothing can stop us. And this is just the beginning. In the next video, we'll uncover the true mission of the chosen ones, why we're awakening now, and what happens next. The real journey starts here. Are you ready?